Once upon a time, a tiger was roaming in the jungle.
I've been looking for the mouse deer all day. He has humiliated me. Where is he? He said that I was a coward, only brave enough to hunt chickens and goats. At the party in the jungle the other day, I was scared just to see the lion shadow, the king of the jungle. What some mockery. I'll continue to find the mouse deer and give him a lesson of respect so that he stops bragging.
One day, the tiger was able to find the mouse deer in the middle of the jungle.
Mouse deer, how dare you are to meet me? Me, the coward tiger, you said.
The mouse deer trembled in fear. He tried to control his fear and find a way to escape the tiger.
You, the mighty tiger, I have actually been looking for you for so long.
The tiger was surprised.
Mouse deer, we need to make a calculation. You're right. We meet here to take revenge. Well, just a short time ago, the royal family of the jungle assigned me to meet you. Because you are strong and powerful, you will be appointed the supreme commander. Your skin is beautiful and shows power and charm. But, my mouse deer brother, when are they going to have a big jungle meeting again? Tell me. You mean the assembly meeting for your appointment? As soon as I can report our meeting to the king. The king ordered you to wear a glossy belt around your already handsome and colorful body, just to make it look greater and more frightening. The belt was the gift from the great prophet of all animals. That's the belt I told you about.
The mouse deer showed the tiger a sleeping python, the big snake.
1 week after report this meeting between you and me, you'll be the supreme commander. Dear friend mouse deer, between you and me, let me try the belt on so that I won't feel clumsy at the inauguration party. You should be a bit patient, Mr. Tiger. You can wear it later. I am worried you might get the spell from the prophet if you are not patient enough.
But the tiger insisted on trying the belt on.
All right, if that's what you want to do, Mr. Tiger, to avoid the spell from the prophet, you have to close your eyes. Please meditate. This belt is magical. It feels like a living creature.
The tiger happily followed the mouse deer's instructions. He closed his eyes, dreaming just how wonderful he would look with a great belt around his body. The mouse deer slowly moved the python's neck. The python remained asleep because it was full. He then put the python around the tiger's body. It naturally stretched and wrapped the tiger's body. The tiger felt very happy and still kept his eyes closed. The python that was said to be the belt from the great prophet was already wrapping around his body. Every movement he made only caused the python belt wrap more strongly. Meanwhile, the mouse deer had already run away, leaving the tiger in danger. The tiger was totally defeated and cheated. The python wrapped itself more tightly. The tiger could hardly breathe. He had to open his eyes and was really shocked to find himself wrapped tightly by a big python. The python was even starting to bite his head. Luckily, the bites were not poisonous, but were painful enough to hurt him. The tiger shouted fiercely and shook his body desperately. The python was surprised when it heard the sound. The python loosened itself off the tiger's body and crawled into the bush nearby, being afraid the tiger would shatter its body with his sharp claws. The tiger was left there alone, fooled and defeated by the mouse deer once again.
Jack, you little mouse dear, I'll never let you live when I see you again.
But the mouse deer had gone too far to be reached. He had run into the deep jungle.
Wonderful. I can't eat cucumbers in the jungle, but here I can eat as many as I want.
The mouse deer greedily ate the cucumbers in the field and spent the rest of the day sleeping on the edge of the jungle nearby. The next morning, he could still eat the cucumbers. The following day, the mouse deer had to hide behind the big tree. From his hiding place, he could see the farmer and his wife. They were really angry because their crops had been destroyed and their cucumbers almost all eaten.
Oh no, there has got to be a new pest. All the cucumbers were ready for harvest, but now they are gone. I don't know where or why. Pigs or some other animals might have eaten our cucumbers.
Look at this. There are some pieces left uneaten. The farmer was angry and moved his sickle sideways in fury.
When I can get the thief, I'll punish him. Then he'll learn.
From a distance, the mouse deer saw them and suddenly felt frightened. He saw human beings for the first time and was amazed. The farmer used his tools to work on his land and do other activities skillfully. Wife finally left their field with only very few cucumbers in their hands. They thought they would harvest the cucumbers in the following week. After they left, the mouse deer felt relieved and happy. The next morning, he came back to the farm and ate almost all the new and fresh cucumbers greedily. He ate only a few bites of each cucumber and left the rest of them because there were so many cucumbers around.
I am full and satisfied. Now I have to hide again. There, in the bush at the border of the jungle.
The next morning, the farmer came to his farm alone to observe his cucumber crop. He found the crop in the east part of his farm was destroyed. Cucumber leftovers were found everywhere.
Oh, not again. This is serious. The thief can't be separate. Animal must have stolen my cucumbers. I have to make a snare. I am going to trap it. How?
Angry and curious, the farmer left his farm. As soon as he got home, he made a trap, a dummy dressed with very glutinous jackfruit sap. He carried the dummy to his farm the following morning and installed it in the middle of his cucumber farm.
Oh, there is another human being. The farmer has brought his friend. But why is the other man so stiff and motionless while the farmer is very alive?
Having installed the dummy in the middle of his cucumber farm, the farmer laughed angrily.
Why is the human creature motionless and static, only nodding his head when the breeze doses him? This one must be a stupid farmer. He is different from the other one living.
The mouse deer tried to approach it. He ran heartedly when he saw the dummy nod in the breeze.
How foolish I can be. The man can't walk or run. Why should I be frightened?
He came closer to the dummy again. He looked into the doll's eyes this time.
It must not be human. It's just a doll. But boy, he's so conceited trying to scare me. You pay for this.
Realizing that the dummy couldn't run to catch him, the mouse deer grew bold. The doll had no fingers and was motionless anyway.
You can't scare me. Crocodiles and tigers can't scare me, let alone you. I have deceived them all.
The mouse deer got closer to the dummy. He became more proud of himself.
Here is a cucumber for you. It's my gift. If you overact, I'll kick you.
The mouse deer kicked the dummy, which had been covered with sticky jackfruit sap. His front leg was stuck on the doll.
How dare you are to hold my leg? Release it or I kick you again.
The mouse deer kicked the dummy angrily with his other leg, and it got stuck again. He could not move his two front legs now. The sticky glue had made them motionless.
Crazy you. Now you even have the nerves to hold my other leg. Set me free. Otherwise, I'll hit you. I'll kick you again. Then you will learn how to treat the mouse deer. Here are some more. Kick.
With his forelegs stuck on the dummy, the mouse deer could not move anymore. The mouse deer could only regretted his overconfident actions. He could only stare at the clouds floating by in the sky above.
Boy, Those cucumbers look delicious and fresh. Too bad I can't reach them.
He was stuck on the farmer's dummy all day. He was really tired. He knew it was useless to be angry with the dummy. Late in the afternoon, the farmer came to see his farm. He was very pleased to see the mouse deer who had eaten his cucumbers trapped stuck on the dummy.
Aha! Now I get you. I know who has stolen my cucumbers. It is you. You'll have to pay for what you did. You'll make good meat for our curry.
When the mouse deer heard what the farmer said, he cried. He regretted his misfortune. He didn't try to escape when the farmer put him into a basket and was taken to his village.
For the time being, I'm putting you in this basket.
The mouse deer was really sad but could do nothing. The farmer arrived home at last. Before he put the mouse deer into a cage, he removed the sticky glue from the skin. He then put the mouse deer into the cage. To strengthen it, he put a big piece of stone on the cage. Sad and exhausted, the mouse deer fell asleep. He woke up at midnight. It was quiet all around. The farmer and his family were all soundly asleep. He saw a dog watching him nearby. This dog was guarding the house.
Hi, you, the farmer's dog. Come here. Let's be friends. I am the farmer's new pet. You should know that he loves me dearly. The queen will have a big party at the palace tomorrow. He is going to take me to the city to see the party. Oh no, I don't believe you. I've been with the farmer's family for a long time, but they have never taken me to the city. How can you say they'll take you? It's your right not to believe. But if you really want to go, I can arrange it for you. I can persuade him to take you. Yes, I really want to go with you. It's easy. You have to be with me right here in this cage. When the farmer's child comes, I'll ask him to take you. I hope this will be a deal. What do you say? Please lift the stone on the cage and get in. Come quickly. What are you waiting for?
Si Belang, the farmer's dog, obeyed. He lifted the stone grinder from the cage and opened the cage to get in and to join the mouse deer. The mouse deer quickly pulled the dog into the cage and jumped out.
Belang, poor dog. You might go to the city tomorrow, or the farmer's wife will cook your meat and make you delicious curry for the family's meals. Stay where you are until the sun rises tomorrow morning.
Before the dog understood what had happened, the mouse deer had run away and disappeared from the village. He ran into the jungle. One afternoon, the mouse deer was resting under a leafy tree. The air was fresh and the breeze was blowing. He was watching a flock of birds perching peacefully on a tree branch above. They were singing happily.
How beautiful and peaceful life can be if we fill it with friendship and peace. How happy we can be. I have lived only to deceive other animals. I felt proud to have been able to do it at first. But then the more I deceive them, the narrower the world becomes for me. I always have a worried mind. Who knows, all of a sudden they'll attack me in revenge. I am clever and cunning. What though I lose if I dedicate this cleverness to the welfare of all animals? I have to think seriously how to unite the animal world. It is not a good idea to declare myself the master of the jungle just because I am intelligent. Good brains aren't enough to make a jungle master. We have to have a brave and daring leader to lead us. But strength and bravery alone are not enough either. The elephant and the tiger are gullible enough to be easily deceived. Strength and bravery has got to be combined with intelligence. Intelligence has to go with sincerity and friendship.
The mouse deer was talking to himself pensively while the singing birds above him watched.
I'm going to apologize to all I have offended. I now repent. I have an idea. The jungle has to be managed and organized together. I want the lion to be the king of the jungle, the tiger the great commander, and the elephant the assistant commander. The monkeys are the soldiers, and I deserve the position of prime minister. The snails, they make the submarine wars. This is a good decision.
The mouse deer fell fast asleep under the leafy tree. He had a beautiful dream. In his dream, he was inaugurated Prime Minister, guarded by the mighty Supreme Commander and brave soldiers. The jungle became a fertile land. Its inhabitants are peaceful and friendly. The government is just and fair. There is no corruption.